Assalamualaikum. So, right now I was thinking how can I reach my dream and making plans to really what to do next. Yes, I made plans very often or something like that. I make plans, I reflect on them, I try to work on them, then I try to again reflect on them and try to tweak the plans as if I feel any need or something like that. So right now, I think that I really need to tweak the plans and I really need to understand really what am I trying to gain and how will be really gaining that. And yes, I am motivated enough to try my whole life and give my whole efforts to make this my dream come true, or if not come true, at least they uh, go some bit further. And yes, for working this team is my enjoyment and this is my entertainment. So I feel really great when I work for this thing, and I really want this to happen. So let's see. So during the plan, I figured out that I really need a great team to achieve this plan, to achieve this dream. So at first, to make a really good, not really good team or something like that, I need a team who won't work under me. Like I won't be their leader or something, but they will have my vision and they will have my dream, so that they can go so that they also can work from like me, and we can collaborate and we can work together. I need a team who will be dedicated enough to work with me. So yeah, first thing that I would tell, so that team doesn't comes from any above, or doesn't comes from the thin air or something like that. So I have to make the team. To make the team, I have to go out and talk to people. So at first, I would really encourage them or try to make them understand the importance of my dream. To be honest, my dream is this will be everyone's dream. I know that, because everyone wants a peaceful life, everyone wants a great future, everyone wants a future where there will be no chaos, where there will be no fightings, and there won't be that much problems, social problems, political problems, etc., and equality problems, and all those sort of things. So I have to uh, I, I have to explain my dream in depth to them so that they can relate and they can come to an understanding that my dream and their wantings and all things are also same. So this will be their dream too, and then they can try to work with me or try to work together. And then I have realized, and after many time of thinking that not realized, I have come to a conclusion that after knowing them the importance of my dream and making sure that this is what they also want from their future, I have to make them understand how much important is it to know why we are here in this world and where we will go after this world. Because to be honest, this world is not our permanent place. We all are guaranteed to die, guaranteed to leave here, leave from this world in the moment that were born. So we will go from here. So we really have to understand what really have to understand, or at least try to understand that is there anything really after our death, or is this the finish of all things? And yeah, so after uh, like powerful, not like I would still want to be that word, emphasize on the fact that what will be happening after our death and why are we also here, and basically where will we go, and is there really any god or not, is there really any creator of our. These things are really one of the most important things of our life. If you don't know these things, then if we don't know these things, then we can't come to any conclusion, anything. So yeah, nah, and I need to make like right now I don't have anything to like fully talk on or something like that. I haven't noted the things, I haven't made bullet points. So right now I'm just making the plan and trying to think what will be the best thing for doing after this. So and what will be the best thing to do after this? I think the needed thing to do after this is to know how to think, is to know how to uh, interpret things, because this is the like most important part for right now. And as we are going in the system, uh, we are almost like we almost lost our fully the skill of what is that called? I forgot. What is that called? Critical thinking. The ability to critical thinking. We like in our school we are taught teach to only follow the rules and only follow those rules, then follow other rules and so yeah, these things like okay, let me go in depth. In our schools we are taught to follow the rules. We are taught to like sit in a place, sit in a certain way, don't talk, listen to our lectures, and be silent and don't make any chaos, raise your hand to go to washroom and etc. Uh, like the basic discipline and something like that. And this like takes the courage, not the courage, takes our independence of being ourselves and expressing our thought. This full takes that independence, and this is the way they like takes the power of our critical thinking, so that we won't be able to think by ourselves. Like, think about this. If you are in a certain place that you can't express yourself, you can't express your thinking, you can be as you are for years after years. Like, we be in school for uh, 10 years, like if we just think about this, class 1 to class 10, that's 10 years, and many more, like 20 years, and it is enough. 10 years is enough, because our childhood is a time where we develop our all the things, where there is a time when we don't know the other world, when we are not exposed to this, so we will learn whatever we are taught. So if they teach us to like be so disciplined, don't think by ourselves, only follow the rules, only follow the commands, then yes, our brain will develop in that way that we won't be thinking by ourselves. That's why we don't think about we don't think by ourselves about the government, about how they are ruling ourselves, about we don't uh, have the courage to speak against our government and etc. like that. So yes, this is the like most important thing to do after we like trying to search our God. And to be honest, I think this is the first thing that we should do. I think before God, this should come, that how to think, because already this school system have destroyed our thinking capability. So if I give them searching a God is a really like conscious type of thing, is a conscious type of work, it is a work that you have to do by your independent thinking. It is a critical thinking work. So before you know how to critical think, if I give them this work, then yes, they will probably mess up. So this thing should come next. So this will be how to think. Okay. Uh, so after how to think, like I have developed. I was also one of the students who were like obeying rules and etc. But uh, at a certain time, I have doubted too much about my religion and etc. And then, as a time that I have started to browse all the things, then I have started to think openly, think out of the box, and yes, that is how I developed my critical thinking ability to extend to a thing that I am right now trying to always critical think and don't think at all in the box, like in the box of our system, in the box of our government and society and etc. Always thinking with logic and reason and questioning all the things. Questioning things is one of the most important thing of critical thinking. So what will be after these things? Critical thinking, then then the importance of God. Then we need to analyze what is running in this world. What is the thing that are driving this world, and how can yes? Then I have to tell them to analyze what and how is the world is going on. How will the future look like, and how can we can make our place, and how can we can change the systems uh, in this system that is right now. What are the things that we should be learning so that we can reach our goal? Okay, so this will be like analyze the world, analyze the current world. A-N-A-L-I-C. Is that Z or S? I don't know. Yeah, I am very terrible at spellings. Analyze, A-M-A-L-I. I think this is the word. S-E. Whatever. This will be enough for me if I can understand. So spelling doesn't really matter for me. And also I have tried to ask my teachers that why is it in English that the pronunciation of the word is different from the spelling, like the honest is okay, like the knife, K-N-I-F-E, knife, where is the K? And like there are many words in English like this. So these are some of the problems that I am not good at spellings and etc. like that. But I don't think that will be that much of a problem. So analyze the world. Analyzing the world. Understand? How future is going to shape and think about how can we complete our dream, not complete, to establish, not establish what will be the word to get to our dream, to fulfill. Yes. To be honest, I don't want to use the word fulfill because I don't think so that in our lifetime we can do or fulfill this dream of 100% chaos-free, 100% political problems, and etc. type of freeness. But what we can do is try to go as near as possible by us. Try to go at least a bit further. So, how can we uh, go closer to our dream? Okay. I think I'm gonna pause the video for pause the thinking for some minutes. So yes, after analyzing, I think the first thing that we will find is that how much important it is to learn English. The first thing is English because English is a tool that we can communicate with anyone, with all of our brothers and sisters from the whole world. So this is like a crucial thing to learn, and also by learning English we will be able to us for many thousands and I think millions of courses, books and etc. Will be like allowing us to reach and understand all of those things. So by learning English we will be like opening a very big door of knowledge, and also the one of the crucial things for this world to survive right now and the future to come, it is programming and coding. Basically our whole future depends on AI. It will fully run on AI right now. I am also videoing this and etc. And like our Google Assistant and everyday tasks, Google searches, everything just comes from AI and YouTube video solutions, basically everything. And in the near future, the AI will be like doing all of our boring stuff, extra like factory works, and everything will be controlled with the AI. So one of the world's like one of the most important thing we will be allowing us to understand by learning English. So English is a must, but it isn't a thing that like we will learn in a day or something. It is a thing that we will master as we go in our journey. Like right now, I'm trying to practice English speaking. So yes, yeah, it's important because I have told two reasons: the communication, communication with the world, and the huge knowledge source. So these are two main reasons for to learn English. And after that, what is the most needed thing? After that, the needed thing is to learn to. I think after that, the most needed thing is to learn to manage tasks. I think so because not to manage tasks. Like if we have to like go to our dream and like pursue our dream, then we have to do a lot of tasks. And I think that if we need to really accomplish our dream, then we need to build three things up from the ground. One is education system, a new education system we have to build, and then we need to build companies, businesses, and then we need to hire those ones who are educated with this education for our companies to run. So basically this is a whole system that we have to create to pursue our dream of whole happiness and peace and etc. Uh, because right now I'm seeing the business companies are not being 100%, not 100%, 50% or something also fair in uh, taking the candidates and etc. The workers, they are not taking the ones who can do the job, because the problem is that we have a really great competition right now. We have a competition with the whole world, but the main problem is our education system, because uh, everyone is judging us by our grades and etc. But these grades are really not worth it or something like that. And also the education system is closing our minds for the critical thinking. So uh, a great amount of population have lost their minds to think out of the box and build businesses and build art and something like that. That's why also a great they end up doing the labor work, uh, physical works and something sort of like that. So the education system is a must. It is a must to change. We have to get build a great source of free education, free learning, and so yes, we need to build the education system and learning system from the ground up. And yes, there is also many myths among our elders and among the students too, that to success in their careers they must have a degree or something. But this degree is worth nothing at all. They will understand this just by browsing 1 or 2 days about this topic in the internet. Because right now the world is not just search, just see all the ones who are in control of this education system. Are they mainly there for the education system or something like that? And also this education system is fully a garbage waste of time, because they fully a teach all things that you don't need, that they made us memorize those things that we won't have any value in our whole life, like the things yesterday I had a question in my exam paper that biology exam paper, that how much weeks does a normally how much time, not time, normally how much week does it take to for a pregnant woman to give birth to a child? Seriously, why the fuck do we need to do we really need to memorize this thing? Huh? This even isn't for all the time. This is like normally normally how much time does it they need? Like if this was month, 9 month, okay, that is understandable. We may remember this thing, but this is also not a thing to remember or something like that, because what will you do with it? You will family planning time, then you will understand that with your wife that they will need a 9 month and etc. But many times, most of the time, that uh, they don't even need to remember that how many months are going on or something like that. When anyone is pregnant, then they just go to the doctor and the doctor tells them all the things that they need to do, how much time they have, how they have to get the daily checkups and etc. things. So why the fuck do we really need to undo that question? Okay, maybe for the doctors, but we are not given any role of a doctor in our class 10 period, so why are we forced to memorize that holy foot? Oh my, this word is going bad. I really hate our education system for uh, time passing our such big amounts of time. Like we really be in this education system for 20 years or something like that. So they are like wasting up 20 years is not a joke. So yeah, let's think about it. After that, what would we do? Okay, so I was talking all of about this because of like the business, and I was saying all of these things to understand, to make you or to explain why am I thinking about the business thing to give in this role, and not like the business, but it will be the skill, managing task, managing handling tasks or something like that. To like give a business, you need to manage many things at once and something like that. So the skill is crucial for our dream, and like thinking what will be a thing for this thing. I need to take things some time to response to video and let me think. Okay, I have understood that we need to build up business skills, which includes speaking, presentation, uh, like presenting our ideas to the world perfectly, and then handling tasks, many tasks, all of those skills that we need. So, like English also falls in this category. So I don't know, like if I should give English a separate category. I think like make subcategories. Like see, let's see. Let's put English in a subcategory. And how will actually we're gonna do that? Like this, okay? So this will be the like skills, business skills, or life skills, because in our life we need these skills. English should I like write it as presentation or as English? I think the presentation will be more better because in presentation we have to like show our hand gestures and facial expressions and etc. to present our things. So let's give it like presentation skill. Presentation. Presentation skill is like mostly making an idea understandable to others. So that includes many things. That includes many things like research, and all of those stuff also that falls in that category. Then we need knowledge. We have to like gain the knowledge all the time. gain gain knowledge. Mm, Knowledge is like every time we need, like we have to browse about many things and etc. And let's see, knowledge. Then what other things? Next, I've taught them, but I forgot to write down. Knowledge. Task handling. Yes. This is also one of the most important things because uh, many ones can handle tasks, but being in pressure and doing a lot of tasks together is really hard. And most of the times you end up not doing any one of them correctly or goodly or decently. So this is also a crucial thing. And in the knowledge, we need more subcategories. So, knowledge about we need many things. Knowledge, real life knowledge, and historical knowledge, and knowledge about the current things, knowledge about AI, machine learning, science, and all of the things we really need knowledge to. And all of this knowledge also should be applied knowledge. Like getting the knowledge, taking them in your head doesn't increase, doesn't make the knowledge useful. To make the knowledge useful, we have to build projects and etc. By that project, by those knowledge. So yes, let's I think how will we do that. So knowledge at first. What did I say? History. Yes, we need to know about the history. But I don't know if I should give it here. Knowledge. I don't know what to give in here. Business knowledge. Yes, there are many things about knowing about business, and how a supply chain works, how people do business, how is the businessman's life, how do they control all of those things. So a biography might help. Right now, I'm going through the biography of Elon Musk to understand the business world and how is he so great of a businessman and a great ambitious man. I think so, and really the biography was fully on great knowledge and etc. But the don't know, that maybe fall into the category of life knowledge. I really don't know what to give in here. Uh, we need many knowledge, but defining knowledge by category is really so hard. Okay, let's just give this business knowledge for now. Name this business knowledge for now, but it includes many things like biography and understanding, analyzing, and etc. Hmm. If I want to show you how my how am learning things or gaining knowledge, and it's so I'm like going through a lot of things to gain my knowledge and understand. Oh yes. Oh, how can I forget about the philosophy? Yes. PHY also. One of the crucial things to know is philosophy. That will be in the first thing chapter. Learn about philosophy because philosophy and philosophy like boost our critical thinking ability that challenges our many things and like give us a real perspective on how to see the world, how to see a problem, how to get uh, how to try to understand how can we like solve this problem, like having the solutions on the answers, something like that, and also like how to present what we understood by a thing to another person. So philosophy helps us in many ways. PHIV philosophy. Okay, let's like uh, if I like write the title, I forget what I really meant by the title. So that's why I try to like give some keywords to remember the thing what I want to say. So philosophy is like how to un- unleash critical thinking. I don't know what will be the spelling on LEAST or something like that. Maybe this, I don't know. Unleash critical thinking. Know how to represent your thoughts or something like that. Maybe know how to explain your thoughts. Thoughts. Understand the people's view and much more. Philosophy is like really one of the greatest things uh, that helped me very much, and also knowledge about also okay what's over okay effort like me showing you what I'm trying to see in my playlist. Like my playlist is or my downloaded list is full of the things that I can get knowledge from. This is a philosophy video, this is also a philosophy thing, uh, to understand people's mindset. Oh yeah. Okay, one of the like most important thing for our mission is to understand people's thinking, then trying to like at first like understand people's mind by people's mind basically develop with experience that they have in their years. So we have to understand why do they behave in a certain way that they are behaving, like what experience made them behave like that, and how can, if we need to change that behavior, so how can we give them logics to change that behavior. And yes, so basically we have to like understand what they need to change their behavior, what knowledge they need, what counseling do they need. After that, give them that. So yes, this is also like one of the most needed things. It is skill. It is not knowledge. Skill to understand people, understanding people's mind. So after that, understanding that, then trying to know how can we change their mind. So after that, uh, after that, do the work, change the mind after that. Okay, enough. And then knowledge about specific things like AI and etc. Sort of like those things. Uh, because the AI is like core foundation for the next generation business, and we have to gain much knowledge because uh, we are here planning to like change the education system. So in order to change the education system, we need to understand, we have to make ourselves knowledgeable enough to uh, do those tasks. We have to make ourselves knowledgeable enough to take decisions about what is the really needed thing for a person to learn to do this task. And right now, our education system is not doing that. It is like uh, over giving us the tasks that won't help in our full life, that won't be a necessary thing at all, that is a full shit. They are making us memorize those things, so we have to like understand what is the important thing to note. And yeah, not there in the knowledge section, we have to like gain knowledge from almost everything. So, and right now, these things that I have done, the list that I have made, it is not full finished, or but it is enough to say that uh, like this is maybe done or something like that. And done or something not like that. I think this is enough for right now. Mm, and like I have to emphasize all of the key points that I have wrote here, and to an extent that I can present it to all of the ones that I will be trying to make my partners in this dream, in this journey of mine. So, like, I have to really define what is my dream perfectly to them. Like, I can't just tell them, my dream is to make the world peaceful, a better place, and a better thing, out of political corruptions. I have to, like, get rid of all the corruptions and peace and make this world a, like, heaven or something like that. I can't, like, tell them in that way. So, I have to make other notes and really define what is my real dream. So, yeah, basically I have to like go through all of this again and make other again notes, and I have to like make notes from each of single things from this. And I'm thinking to like publish a video with spreadsheets and perfectly not perfectly, at least betterly oriented video that will like describe my dream and my objectives in the online, so that I can share this with as much as people as I can, and like way better than this one. That's so I think it's enough for now, and go to home right now. At this time, I am at my rooftop of the building, and it's 10 p.m. So I'm gonna get down and have my dinner, and then see what to do. And also, I have an exam tomorrow. So yeah, have a good day.